Airbusisbus on Reddit reported that they were having trouble with their airport. And the reported problem was that the passenger service agents weren't going to the boarding desks to let passengers onto the planes. Now, I've had a bit of a look at this airport already, and I'm pretty sure I've worked out what the real problem is, but let's go through the diagnosis to see how I get there. So, first of all, we've got a staff room here. It allows passenger service agents and security officers. So the first thing I saw is you've got lots of passenger service agents sitting here with nothing to do right now. That tells me you don't have a shortage for your current requirement. Now, the next thing I want to do is make sure that employees, such as your passenger service agents, can get to the relevant locations. So can they get to here? Yes, good. Can they get to here? Yes, good. So it's not a pathing issue with your staff. Now, the next thing I noticed though is that all of your small stands here are switched off. And you can't switch, well actually you can switch them on, but the arrival runway is not connected. Now, I noticed there's two small runways here, so let's see what's going on. This is an arrival and it's GA only, and this is departure and allows both styles of planes. So we need commercial flights to be allowed to land to therefore make use of these commercial stands. So switch that on, and then we should be able to switch these on without getting any more warnings. Now, the next thing that was obvious to me when I was looking through this airport and figuring out where everything was, is that your roadwork network is kind of crazy. It goes everywhere. Or rather, it doesn't go everywhere, it only appears to go everywhere. So it took me a while to figure out what was going on here, because yeah, okay, you've got 3 entrance tunnels, that's interesting. You can come in on this right hand side and you've got multiple delivery sites. I'm not sure why you would want that many, but okay. You've got a security gate to get in to the actual airport, that's fine. And they can get in here, they can go to waste disposal or to catering, that's all good. There's also a tunnel down to this network of roads which connects to lots of depots. Okay, that's fine. Let's look at the next entrance. We've got another gate into that same loop, so we know that connects up. We've got a tunnel here which is for your parking by the looks of things. And boy, that's a lot of parking. Otherwise it can go around, go past some more delivery sites, your contractor drop-off point, and out the other side. Looks like that's exit only, that's entrance only, yep, that makes sense, that's both, yep, good, okay. You've got yet another security gate over here, and this weird bit of road. I don't know if the intention was that could fill up the fuel tanks or not. I don't think that'll work, but I haven't tested it, so I'm just going to ignore it. And okay, as we were saying, there's another entry here. So if we look at this tunnel down, that connects up to this same underground loop. So this side and that side are connected. So far, so good. But see all these vehicles driving along here? That's generally a bad sign. If I were to watch them for a while, see how they're coming out and going straight back in. What's happening is they're getting assigned a job, coming out of the depot and going, oh, I can't get to my destination, and giving up on that job and coming to park again. And the reason that's happening, quite simply, is there's no way to get to the job site. If we pick our analysis tools here and go to Vehicle Path Analyzer, yes, they can get from here to the small stands, that's great. But they can't get from here to medium stands. There's no actual path connection between where all your vehicles are trapped down here and up here where your medium stands are. And I'm guessing you intended to connect this section here and just either never noticed that it wasn't connected or maybe you had some other intention, possibly linking up this tunnel, but you can see that section is clearly not connected. And you also have no funds right now, which I assume is something that happened after you started having trouble. So let's jump into economy, go to bank loans, bank loans. And let's see, we're 61k. Yes, that one will do, that's fine. So we'll start repairing things now. Let's connect up this road and connect up the underground road as well. As I say, I'm not sure which way you intended things to be connected, but currently they're not connected, and I think both is better than neither. This loop is kind of irrelevant. I would just get rid of that personally. I'm not sure what you were planning there, but it was just causing traffic to go in strange directions. Now I think if we wait for that to go, it should all kick in fairly well. But in the meantime, I can see you've started setting up your baggage handling, and obviously that's, I guess, where you ran out of money, because that's not connected to anything yet, and it's not built yet for that matter. Passenger service agents are definitely manning those desks. If we go up here, when was this plane due? Sorry, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Due to leave at 17:20. But it hasn't been refueled yet. It's got partway cleaned at some point and never finished. It's not been catered yet, so we're waiting on all of those vehicles to be able to come through these roads. This one's connected now. This one's still going. Done. So we should start seeing vehicles actually attending to jobs instead of coming out and driving straight back in. And so far it looks positive. So I'm not sure what that yellow truck was, but okay, so while I was looking at the roads again, this has been refueled, it's being cleaned, catering's still on its way. I'm guessing that's this truck coming now. Here we go. Excellent. And passengers are boarded, and it's going to take off. So that looks to me like it's solved, but I'll keep an eye on it and make sure there aren't any other problems. And before I even get anywhere, okay. Security officers, 21 of 21 used and 1 job available. Each of these medium security desks requires 4 security staff. You've got 4 of them switched on right now, that's 16. You've got 5 small ones down here, and I don't know if you've got any patrols. Doesn't look like it. So you need at least 21 staff just to complete all of the active security gates right now. You've only got 21, which would mean they would never be able to take a break, never be able to rest, never go to the loo, etc. So you definitely need to hire more security staff. These ones are terrible. I'll go with that one for the moment, just to try and alleviate the problem. And we were keeping an eye on our flight monitor, so stand 19 is running late, but it's leaving. Good. That is stand 19, isn't it? Yes. And here comes the next plane. So let's keep an eye on this one. Passengers deboarding. We should already have our passengers sitting here waiting for it. DL 484, yep. How many ramp agents do we have? Just 8. Okay. I mean, you've only got 8 stands, so that's probably enough, but I'd be thinking about getting some more soon. Especially if you don't have staff rooms nearby. That's a franchise. Don't see any staff rooms there. This is only security and passenger agents. These staff rooms? Yeah, okay. Right, that's all your execs and your admins. That's... Nope, no ramp agents there either. What's this? No, that's a... I can't think of the word right now, it doesn't matter, it's not what I'm looking for. Is this a staff room? Yes, okay. Ramp agents, right. Okay, so all of your ramp agents live over here. In order to get to the medium stands, they've got to walk where? To get from here to here, doesn't even look like they can. Okay, that could be a fairly significant issue. In order to get there, they would have to come... Let's slow down the game for a minute. They would have to go out through this door, which is the only exit, yep. In through this door, presumably, into secure zone. Okay. Out through your security exit to the outside area, into the other section of your terminal, which is not joined up in any way. It's only joined up through outside pathways. Through another security gate. Yeah, they're never going to get here. There is no sensible way for them to get from one to the other. You definitely need to have, and I'm just going to cheat here, I'm just going to draw in a room without actually giving it any detail. This room is for, let's say, passenger service agents and ramp agents. And I'll just colour the floor in so I can see where that is. And okay, 8 out of 9 people got through security for that flight. Is that just timing? No, people are boarding already and someone didn't get through. That's odd. Something to keep an eye on there. Let's see. Again, 30 out of 31. This is probably due to just simply not having enough security staff. They're not getting through security on time because the security themselves are just taking too long with the way you've got things set up. It could be something else going on there. I'll have to keep an eye on it. Where is catering? That's waste disposal. There's nothing further up. The only catering building I'm aware of is that one. And all of your parking is pretty much on this left-hand side. Unless I'm missing some. Oh, there's some up there as well. But they're empty. Okay. I believe all your catering trucks and so forth are over here. In order to pick up food for the plane, they have to come up this ramp. Hang on, that doesn't work. No, they don't come up that ramp, sorry. They drive all the way along here, up this ramp, to this building, collect the food, come back down there, and then come all the way along here, up here, to your planes. That's a very long trip. I highly recommend having your depots near the catering building itself, because it doesn't matter where your trucks start from, they have to come here to collect food. They don't keep it on board waiting for a plane to arrive. Okay, let's have a look here. We should see this starting to board any minute now. 8:55, it's 7:15, yes, so we'll just keep an eye on it. We've got passenger service agents coming, I think. Yep, there's one. They're letting people through. There's the other one. And again, you've got people that didn't get through security. So we're definitely going to have a better look at that. But as far as this plane is concerned, I think that's about to turn green. Yep. And go. So things are running late, partly I think because of security and largely because of catering. But we need to figure out this security problem. Why is it taking forever for people to come through check-in and then security? I don't see anything obviously wrong there. We'll hire some more of these just to, oops, I meant to reject that one, just to solve the problem for sure as far as staffing is concerned. 33 now, that's better. Okay, plenty of people coming up the stairs, wandering through security. Which one are we doing here? 404 out of 108. Okay, I'm going to have to watch a more recently arrived plane. I think it's getting too hard. So that one's en route. Everyone for NK465 has arrived at the airport, has checked in, and now they're coming through security. So the people coming through now should be NK465. Right. 4 of these is definitely plenty for 1 or 2 medium-sized planes. That shouldn't be a problem. 82, 84, 87. Again, there's one missing. Where? No, that's an employee. You're a janitor. This is the tricky part, is there's no easy way to find the passengers associated with that flight. It could just be that there's a straggler, but no, that's all your janitors coming through. Let's check this again. Still 98 out of 99. I'm not going to go around and click on every person in the airport to try and find them. And don't ask me how all these people are sitting on chairs that don't exist. That's just the game. Let's see. Is it this one? No. It's one of the black ones, which hasn't arrived yet. Okay, what passengers can we find that have come through check-in? I wonder. One of my concerns is you've got check-in for your small flights and check-in for your medium flights as 2 separate rooms, and there's no way between them. So if one of these desks ever gets assigned a job for a medium flight, someone could come in here to check in and then not be able to get, or not understand how to get out of here and back in there. They'll probably be more likely to come through here thinking they can get in. So that's something to consider. I mean, your airport is simple enough, you could just put a single door there, it's not a big deal. Once you've got baggage handling, it might be a non-issue, because then you can actually associate desks with baggage bays, and the baggage bays with your stands. That way that helps to corral your passengers into the right location. But without tracking down that one passenger out of the 340 in your airport right now, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to solve this problem. 98 out of 99, because it keeps happening. You've got 8 out of 9, 8 out of 9, 2 out of 3. It's just too consistently a problem. It tells me you've got a design flaw somewhere. It doesn't appear to be that they're not able to get through security fast enough. It's more likely to be a pathing issue, because as much as I like this game, it's not the best when it comes to AI. You'll find people getting stuck on walls quite frequently, especially when you get a more complex design. Anyway, as far as passenger service agents not coming to the desks is concerned, that's a non-issue. There's nothing wrong with your passenger service agents. The problem was your trucks. They couldn't get from the depots to the catering depot or the waste disposal and then to your medium planes because the roads weren't connected up. And the security's definitely lacking staff. You might not need 33, that's just me ensuring that's not the problem. But overall, I would say your airport's over-designed or over-engineered. You've got a lot going on for a very small number of passengers. Now I realize you're building it further, but it looks to me kind of like you're trying to run before you can walk. So you might want to slow down and make sure one section is working before trying to expand any further. Anyway, I hope that helps and catch you next time. Bye bye.